All right, guys, this next topic here is going to be geared towards speed ups from the kitchen line. Keep in mind, there's two select types of players. There's an attacker and there's a counter attacker. Usually attackers don't like to get attacked, and usually counter attackers don't like to attack. I would say it takes a very select skill set to have both sides, to have the comfortability of speeding up first, and then also to be comfortable with your counterattacks. I only know a few select high-level pro players that kind of are on both spectrums, that speed up really well, but also counter really well. Something I think you should ask yourself is, am I a true counterattacker, or am I a true attacker? So when I think about speed ups from the kitchen line, obviously various different types of speed ups, but I would say there's probably two main speed ups that kind of come to mind. There's your calculated speed up that is well disguised. You're kind of lulling your opponent to sleep a little bit, and then you're surprising them with that surprise factor by either pushing or shoving or poking or just using a speed up that's kind of off pace, that's in that pace range of, like, let's say 30 to 40%. It's that little off-pace speed up. And then also too, on the flip side of that, there's your bailout speed up, where you're probably speeding up at 80 or 90%. It's probably not as calculated. It's probably not as well disguised, but maybe you notice that your opponent hits a lot of outballs. Maybe you notice that you've tried some off-pace speed ups and that your opponent has been able to read and counterattack really well in that situation. So I would say, anytime you are speeding up, something you should ask yourself is, did I speed up at the right time? Did I speed up towards the right location? Is my opponent's hands better than mine? Did I give my speed up away? Is there a stamp on my forehead that says I'm coming in hot? And then also too, did I speed up with a off-pace speed up, or was it a bailout speed up? If you speed up in front of you, 9 times out of 10, wherever you sped up, that counterattack comes right back to where the speed up came from. So, for example, if you don't like going head to head with your opponent and you feel like their hands are better than yours, then it probably doesn't make sense to want to speed up head to head. I play with Riley Newman. Riley Newman has really good hands, so in this setting, I actually like to speed up cross court. Why? Because that puts the counterattack right in front of Riley. And so that puts Riley in a position where he can really use his hands, and he can use his main strength, which is counterattacking and using his hands, but the speed up comes from me cross court. So I'm speeding up cross court, that counterattack goes right back at Riley, and then Riley's able to kind of use his hands from there. Another thing that I want you guys to think about is, if you start with your speed up, stay with your speed up. Or if you're going to start the mess, it's your job to clean the mess. If you're going to start shit, it's your job to clean shit. Another, I guess, big thing that I see, whether it's mixed doubles, men's doubles, gender doubles, if you're looking to slide over and take the middle, and if you look to speed up middle, I see a lot of people, and I've done it myself, I will speed up middle, I will pull myself back on my side of the court, just to like reposition. And when I speed up middle and when I look to reposition, the counterattack comes right back to where my speed up started. And if I left the middle because I tried to reposition, then I would be out of position for that next ball. So plain and simple, if you're going to start in the middle, stay in the middle. If you're going to start with the attack, stay with the attack. Some of the technique kind of in the parameters of speed ups would be, if you love your forehand and you want to re-counter with your forehand, it makes sense to maybe want to create some space so you can find your forehand, and then when you speed up, I would look to slide to your left. That way when you speed up, you can slide and then stay with the forehand on your re-counter. So I like to say, if you're going to start forehand, stay forehand. On the other side, if you want to start backhand, great. One thing that's nice about the backhand that you don't have with the forehand is that when you speed up on your backhand, you have more space to re-counter. Meaning, I can speed up and then I can re-counter, off of 80% of my body in this general area. Versus the forehand side, when I speed up forehand, the way that I hold my paddle in continental doesn't allow me to open this space up, so it really forces me to have to move to my non-dominant side so I can find space for that re-counter. So with that calculated speed up, make sure that we're being selective, make sure that we're speeding up at the right time, and make sure that you're only speeding up when you have your sly. You're stable in the correct location of the court and the ball is in yellow. There's nothing wrong with a step back speed up as well. Whether you want to speed up from the kitchen line, up in the yellow zone, or maybe you have to take a step back to create some space to be more offensive with that ball. I would say this method or this idea is probably going to be suited for higher level players, but there's value and there's something to be said with opening up your loop and adding in some exaggeration with your loop as you're speeding up, just with a little added disguise. Shows them a different look, gets them off balance, makes them second guess, may mess up their timing a little bit. You know, like really good counterattackers, you kind of have to do some different things for your surprise factor on the speed ups. Whether it's opening up the loop, being a bit more exaggerative back there, maybe it's dancing with your feet, maybe it's keeping the hand positioning more still. Most attackers tend to give away some tells. You know, whether that's they speed up off the bounce or they speed up out of the air, or they only speed up with their forehand, not their backhand, or they only speed up with a push, not a roll, or a shove, not a modified ground stroke. From an attacking standpoint, think about having a full dimensional arsenal with different ways to have weapons, you know, through added variety, whether that's off the bounce speed ups, out of the air speed ups, calculated speed ups, bailout speed ups. If you want to get very efficient as an attacker, I would get comfortable in those different areas and not be so one-dimensional with your attacking. On the counter-attacking side, you know, with those tells, you know, you should be asking yourself, you know, if you're losing head-to-head, you should be asking yourself, you know, is my opponent hitting a bailout speed up? Am I hitting a lot of outballs? Or is my opponent finding selective spots on my body that force me to feel vulnerable, and is that why I'm losing these head-to-head battles? All right, guys, the technique off the speed up here. So I'm going to be focused on taking a speed up off the bounce here. If the ball is inside my bubble here, as I'm dinking back and forth here, if the ball is inside my bubble, I call this a push. Or we can use it as, or we can call it a shove. So we're dinking back and forth, and I'm waiting. This ball is going to be inside of my bubble. Yep, perfect. But technique on a speed up that is inside of my bubble, I can take it with the forehand, I can take it with the backhand. Main thing is letting the ball sit up a little higher at the apex, and I'm shoving or I'm pushing kind of on this level plane here. Okay, dinking back and forth again. Okay, ball is inside of my bubble. I can take it as a forehand or a backhand. Okay, ball coming, here we go. Again, dinking back and forth. I'm making sure that I'm stable in the right location and that the ball's in yellow, and I'm waiting. Very good. Here we go, dinking back and forth. Same thing here, ball's inside my bubble. Okay, so main thing is, as I'm speeding up there, you know, I'm going off pace. I'm aiming towards select locations that's going to force him to feel uncomfortable. Let's go a couple more here. Okay, and I'm waiting for the right ball. I'm waiting for a ball that doesn't push me back, and I'm waiting. There we go, good. Okay, so that is the speed up inside the semicircle. Next speed up is going to be same sort of look, but the ball is going to be outside my semicircle. Okay, so we're dinking back and forth here, Jim. Dinking back and forth here. Go ahead and move me around a little bit. There we go, perfect, and I'm waiting. Good. I'm waiting for the right ball here. Okay, very good. So if the ball is outside my semicircle, I'm almost kind of taking it like a modified ground stroke. The main focus there is that I'm keeping the ball inside of my peripheral vision. So the last thing I want to do is to be giving it away or letting my opponent know that I'm coming in hot by having a stamp on my forehead with my paddle being back here. So I'm focused on, you know, if there's a ball in my armpit, I'm focused on keeping that ball inside my armpit and keeping this nice and tucked in and making it look like a dink, and then last second, shoving it or pushing it into that selective area. Okay, so main thing is disguising, keeping it inside a peripheral and not giving it away. Okay, dinking back and forth here. Sorry. Okay, dinking back and forth. And I'm waiting. and I'm waiting. Thinking back and forth. Okay, and I'm waiting. Nice. Good. Okay, here we go. Ball coming. Okay. Good. I'm waiting. Okay, and I'm waiting. Outside my semicircle. Very good. Good. Awesome. Okay, so next speed up that I'm going to be talking about is going to be out of the air. So I'm dinking back and forth here. I'm more so leaning in, looking to gauge my lean. The last thing I want to do here, and I would say this is the biggest common tendency, is I'm not going to take the bait, or I'm not going to get overextended by my partner here, leaving me a ball and forcing me to try to speed up from here. The last thing I want is to get overextended, try to speed up from here, have that counterattack come back in a hurry, and then now I'm not ready to re-counter off of their counter. So make sure that anytime you speed up that you're ready and you're hungry and you're eager for the ball to come back. But very difficult to try to reposition when you speed up from here and then look to re-counter. Okay, ready here? Very good, 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 good. Dink back and forth. Very nice there, Jim. I like it. Jim was ready, baby. Oh, good, good, good. Here we go. Ball coming. And something that I want to key in on here is that if I get a ball that's high, if I get a ball in green, or let's say halfway green, halfway yellow, I'm always looking to hit down. I'm only really looking to be precise, or to, I guess, try to disguise if the ball is in yellow, or if I'm flirting down here. Okay, so keep in mind that if you're aiming a little lower, that's when you're looking to aim up a little higher, be a bit more selective. Try to show them that you're looking to dink, but you're turning it into a speed up. If you have a higher ball, that's when you're looking to go down. Okay, ready here? Okay, very good. Here we go. So technique here, I'm taking it as a backhand or a forehand roll. Okay, and I'm waiting. Nice. So on that roll, I'm swinging low to high. Okay, I'm touching the back of it. I'm getting a little topspin going. But the last thing I want to do is fully compensate with my wrist. My shoulder is nice and fixed. This is all one main lever, and I'm not compensating at the wrist here. Here we go. And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. Oh, okay, very good. Okay, guys, first drill here. I'm going to be acting as a student. Jim here is going to be acting as a teacher. My job is to be speeding up off the bounce or out of the air. Jim's role is to be working on his counter punch, his counter block, or by getting out of the way. How he's going to categorize whether to punch or to block would be if he sees my speed up coming, maybe he's comfortable in a volley exchange against me, maybe I give my speed up away by taking the paddle back too far. If he sees it coming, he's going to punch it back with some authority. If he doesn't see it coming, maybe I disguise it. Maybe he's not comfortable going head to head. Maybe he gets jammed in this dead space shoulder. Maybe I am able to find a spot that forces him to feel uncomfortable. That's when he would surrender and block back. When he sees me speeding up from the red zone and I'm speeding up too hard, or taking the paddle back too far, or maybe I'm trying to hit through him, that's a great time for him to take a step back. Okay, ready here, Jim? So I can be speeding up out of the air or off the bounce. Okay, we're gonna spend about a minute going up the line, and then we'll go every which way for about a minute here, okay? Here we go. Okay, I'm the student, you're the teacher. Okay, I can be speeding up out of the air or off the bounce. Good. Very good, here we go. I like it. Good. Okay, here we go, ball coming. Don't be afraid to let a couple go too. Oh, don't be afraid to let it go. Even though you did win the point. Okay, stay right there. Stay right there. Same drill here, guys. Same drill. I'm still the student. He's the teacher. Jim, make sure you're covering the middle here. Okay, here we go. I can speed up out of the air off the bounce. Okay, ball coming here. Here we go, ball coming. Okay, good, good, good. Let's go other way here, Jim. Forehand side, same drill. I can speed up out of the air, off the bounce. Don't be afraid to let a couple go. Oh, you're on it. Here we go. Good, Jim. Good hands. Here we go. No worries. Okay, Jim, same drill here, same drill. Now we're going up the line. Here we go. Here we go. And I'm waiting for the right ball. Oh, there it is. Very good. So that's the ball that I'm looking for. Anytime that I'm looking to speed up, when I can more so be offensive with my dink, or if I can be in control of the dink and exchange and force Jim or force my opponent to hit more of a lifting dink, that's when I have time to really get my feet around it, or just to get prepared so I can get balanced, and I can use that speed up and then look to clean up off my speed up. Okay guys, this is going to be the last progression for advanced drills 4.0 plus. Coach Jim and I are going to be making each other look good here. So we just kind of showed you how to speed up inside your bubble. We also showed you how to speed up outside your bubble. We had you kind of alternate both out of the air and off the bounce speed ups. So now we're going to put all this into play. How this drill is going to work is that I'm going to dink. Coach Jim is going to speed up, I'm going to block, and then it just restarts. He's going to dink, I'm going to speed up, he's going to block, I'm going to dink, he's going to speed up, I'm going to block. That sounds a little crazy, it sounds a little confusing, and yes, I do talk a little fast, but know that in this exercise, you're just being cooperative, you're finding different ways to speed up. You can speed up out of the air, you can speed up off the bounce, you can take a step back, buy yourself some time. Really good benefit on both sides out of this drill. Okay, Jim, let's make each other look good here, buddy. Okay, dink. Block, dink, speed up, block, dink, speed up, block, dink, speed up, block, dink, speed up, block. Good, okay, so I kind of changed the rhythm there a little bit, took it out of the air. So know that you can speed up out of the air or off the bounce. Ready here, dink, dink, speed up, block, dink. Okay, try to go a little softer on that dink. Here we go, dink, speed up. Good, dink. There we go, speed up. Good, there we go, good. Up, 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 up. Good, up. Yes, good, good. Back at me. Good, again, out of the air. Good. Good. Back to me, here we go. Okay, good. Let's go a couple more here. Dink, speed up, block, dink, speed up, block, dink, speed up, block, dink, speed up, block, dink, speed up. Good, I like it. Okay guys, we're gonna have two variations for our 4.0 plus game. So first variation, we're gonna play points out, rally scoring, game to 7. Same sort of spiel here. If you let a speed up go long, you get 2. But the different variations, the first variation, we can only speed up out of the air. It's going to be open. Coach Jim can speed up or I can speed up. And then second variation of the game is going to be you can only speed up off the bounce. Okay, so we're going to have some fun here. Keep in mind that when you're speeding up, get ready to clean up if you speed up. When you speed up, think about starting and staying. For example, if I speed up backhand, I'm going to stay backhand. If I speed up forehand, I'm going to stay forehand. Think about winning the dink and exchange first and then looking to speed up. Think about not speeding up by hitting a one-shot wonder. Make sure it's calculated. Or if it's not calculated, you can only hit that high-pace speed up knowing it's going out if you know that your opponent tends to take a lot of out balls. Okay, ready? So here we go. So game to 7, play some points out. You can only speed up out of the air.
Either one of us can speed up.
Correct. Oh yeah. Let's do it. Zeros. Okay. you will notice how much more shallow the dinking gets in this exercise. Oh no, it's a good, Jim. It's a good. 0-1. I like it.
I got impatient.
No, it's all right. It's a very good speed up.
Nice.
Okay, once. Oh, that's very generous of you.
I know, it's like.
Okay, 2-1. No, make it. Yeah, like it.
Okay.
Like it, Jim. Twos. Got that punch going today, buddy.
Yeah.
Got that punch going. Okay, 3-2. Yeah, or you can get the hell out of the way.
Wow,
That ball is going out. No! Too good.
me on that one.
Threes.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, I'm taking it. 4-3, baby.
Here we go. Okay, out of the air. Good.
Okay, here we go. Oh, gave him one. Gave him one. Bait. 6-4. Game to 7, buddy. Come on. Okay. Okay, so now same game, but we're gonna play it off the bounce. Same game here, playing it off the bounce. Ready? You ready? I'm ready. So obviously in that last game, we're looking to take more balls out of the air. Why? It would make sense that if we're gonna speed up out of the air, that we have to build it up kind of with the foundation of taking some dinks out of the air, adding that disguise factor, adding that surprise factor. Now that we're speeding up off the bounce, I'd love to see more step backs, buying yourself some time to hit more lift or push dinks. All in all, if we're gonna be speeding up more off the bounce, it would make sense you wanna give yourself some room off the kitchen line and not be such a leech. Okay, so give yourself a little spacing back here. With spacing, that'll give yourself some more time to get organized, and then just give yourself some more time to get prepared on that speed up. Come on, Jimmy, let's do it, buddy. Zeros. Bring it, sucker. That's a good point. Like it. Come on, Matt. Bring him, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, is that one? Is that one? I think it was just one. It was one. There we go. Oh, you're reading the next one. You're on it. 2.
Nice.
See that there?
Good setup.
Started forehand, stayed forehand 9 times out of 10. When you start, it comes right back to where you started from. Stay there. Stay there. Believe that counter will come right back there. 3. Okay, bring it. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'll take that.
All right.
4.
We'll touch around the back.
No, yeah, you're fine. That was a very good lean in though. Okay, I'm gonna give him one just because that was a very nice, well disguised speed up. But yes, it's got to be off the bounce. Yeah, boy, nice. 4-2. No, I missed it wide. 4-3. Here we go. It's got to be down the line. 4-3.
Here we go. Oh,
Okay, 5-3. Here we go.
no more net. Nice eye.
Okay, 6-3.
Good eye.
Jeez.
Going for it.
Okay. 6-4. Here we go.
Nice. Good
Yeah,
setup.
that's why I like speeding up line, just because it's so tough for you to get it on my left shoulder. Usually when I go here, it comes right back, you know? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so one of the big reasons why I like speeding up line, I speed up line. Yes, it is kind of taking risk. I'm flirting with the high part of the net, low percentage, toughest play in the book, but it's tough for this individual to like get around the backhand volley to actually get it cross court. So usually this ball, when I speed up there, that counter comes right back, and then now I'm sitting and sliding. So I speed up, sit and slide. Now I have space and I can really clean that next one up.